the fuck going on?
Yeah.
We are Kulture Media. We are back. Unfortunately, we had a first episode, but we're gonna have to run it back. So this is gonna be our official first episode, and we got a special guest with us, Miss Sweet, face of the Making 478 area. She is going crazy right now, especially with her hair care product.
Thank you, thank you.
What kind of hair care? Like for locks or anything specific?
It's for all hair types.
Okay.
It's an oil. I make it out of herbs. Has like 8 different herbs in it.
Oh, so white people can use it?
They can. They got dry hair.
Yeah. I about to say,
They have oily hair.
Yeah,
so.
they typically have oily hair. Okay.
So what made you get into making herbs and?
Okay. What got me into it? My brother's an herbalist, and I was working for him at the time. So he was like, "I got all these herbs around me. Find something to do with them." And he pushed me to do a hair oil. So I just did it one day, and it blew up.
So what make your hair oil special?
It's all natural. Even from the bottle is natural because glass is made out of sand. So it's like no type of poisons in it at all.
Educate these people. There you go.
And I got herbs in it. It makes the hair follicle, like it seals the hair follicle, seals split ends, it stops dandruff, stops lice. It's an antifungal, so you can even put on your skin if you want to.
I like it.
So it's nothing like it on the market. You're not going to find this on the market anywhere. And I make
Be
it.
the hand model.
Yep. Don't play with her. And it's a beard oil too. I have that as well.
A beard
Oh, a beard oil. Okay.
Hold on. So it's the beard oil and that, or
Yeah.
you got your own separate beard?
Yeah, that's the beard oil right there.
Oh, well, I ain't got a fucking beard. So.
We got
shit won't
hot
grow.
rod over there, do a little
I can't grow that bit for me.
baby.
I heard that.
Baby
All my
face
cows
ass
out there, you
nigga,
can
man.
use it too.
I'm just saying. I wish I could grow.
You can.
I can't, man.
Look,
You gotta stop saying you can't because you can.
Look, you gotta
I don't
speak.
think I want to. I done seen what's under some folk beard. I be like, nah.
Little patches.
Hell no,
Nah, them
little
bumps.
bumps and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Them bumps and shit. I don't want that shit.
I don't think they take care of themselves. You gotta take care of yourself.
You really do. It's about what you put in your body.
How often do you supposed to use that?
Twice a day. Use it once in the morning and once at night. You also do not put oil on dry hair.
No.
You have to put on moisturized hair because oil locks in whatever state that your hair is in. So if your hair is dry, it's going to lock in dry and it's going to break your hair off. Your hair is not going to grow.
Oh shit! I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
As a natural person.
I mean, I just did what the fuck I thought I was doing. Shit, especially when I had dread. I used to just, but I don't know. I ain't never used just straight oil. I always used to like do half and half, like a water, like mix type shit.
I mix, when I use this in my hair, I mix part water, part oil, straight it up, and then I spray on the hair.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. So I guess I ain't never really just put straight oil in my hair.
See, I ain't got to that part yet. I'm new to the. I have sister locks, but I'm like 5 months locked. I just wash my hair. That's why we in our nice little twisties.
They look good on you.
I know. I love them. They're so small. That was the biggest thing for me, having something small, and that's less manageable. But when I get to my oil point, because I'm not there yet, I can't do oils yet because my locks will slip, which I think we pretty much locked now. But when she do tell me I can start using oil, she specifically told me, make sure my hair is not wet, but lightly damp, and then do oils on the scalp, massage it in, and then it'll make its way to the end. And I was like, see, you gotta have somebody who really know what they talking about, like for real.
Get educated. You gotta take care of your hair.
And how old are you?
I'm 27.
I thought she was 21.
I just turned 27, so yeah.
Me too. Back in August.
There we go. I love it.
I'm talking about damn nothing. So
It's all right.
you said you just started. So like right now you got hair oil and beard oil. What's next?
I don't really talk about what I'm planning next.
There you go. Don't put it out there
People
so somebody don't. They be
but
squashing
just know-
your dreams.
Yeah, but just know it's 2 things coming within the month.
Okay.
I've been working on.
And you got a website?
I do have a website.
Okay.
So
Drop it.
it's sweetroots.bigcartel.com. But the easiest way to reach me would be on Instagram.
Okay.
And Facebook. My name on Facebook is Sweetwear, WEAR wear. And then my Instagram is MoySweet, MUY_sweet.
And we will be tagging that in the video.
Thank
so
you.
just in case you didn't catch it, we
is
gonna
really where.
we gonna throw it in there.
And Sweet's my first name. This is not a nickname.
There you go, cause why?
I thought she was bullshit when I first met her. I was like, Sweet, your name is not no fucking
Sweet.
Sweet.
And it's like, no.
And then she was like, my last name Ware. I was like, That sounds like some nightclub.
A clothing line.
So like, how long? So how long have you been doing this? Like, how long have you been creating
It's been
and all that?
1 year now.
For
For the oils, yeah.
Okay. And you done, like I said, I already know the buzz you got in the city. So like, let's say like a roundabout estimate. Within your first month, how many you think you sold?
The first month when I came out with that oil, that's a long time ago to think about.
If you can remember.
The first month, I know I sold out. The box only came with 24 bottles. I know I sold out the first month. I think I sold out before the month was over though.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
Turning the profit. I love it. And is this something you do in home? Like, are you, okay, cool. That's how you know it's real. And you wake up and you like, okay, this is what we doing today.
So when you first got started, like, how did you like go about creating the product? Did you just have
like, we
knowledge?
don't want to know your secret recipe
I don't really
type
want to see
thing.
it,
But
like that. Like, did you just already have like a common knowledge of how to create it, or
No.
where did you
I
get
had
it?
no idea.
trial and error.
Hopped on YouTube on how to make oils.
YouTube will teach you anything.
Yeah. How to extract the herbs out, the herbs to the oil. So just got on YouTube, learned how to do it. Google too. Just how do you extract an herb with oil?
So for all them entrepreneurs out there who like, I don't know how, I feel like you ain't tried.
Yeah, because everything's out there. You just gotta apply yourself.
For real,
Actually
y'all
wanna do
already
it.
know me. I watch YouTube on the fucking daily. Like I don't even watch TV no more. Damn near everything I do is watch YouTube.
Like
It's either rapping videos or tinting video. Like all I do is watch YouTube. So like she said, if you can't figure out how to do some shit, you ain't applying yourself.
Because you can ask. There's people who already know.
Exactly. Be like the people on Facebook. They literally put the question out there, then here go people, oh, well, you should do this, you should do this. Or you can find a Facebook group, because there's a group for everything.
Literally.
And somebody's going to be in there, they're going to have everything linked for you, and you just got to do it. You just got to
So
do it.
like,
Information's out there.
how much is your bottles going for?
Okay. When I first started, they were 15, and now they're 20.
Cool. I feel like 20, and
the,
I mean, you probably even go higher than that.
I
Because
was.
you see the amount, 8 ounces of oil, like.
I was going to go up to 25. Like the beard oil is already 25 because it has more herbs than the.
Just
hat oil.
say it's $24.99.
There you go, you got to hit them with the 99.
Can't beat that.
Exactly. You can't beat the $24.99. Because I could totally see that simply because I do rose water on my hair since I can't do oils yet.
I use that too.
And I get it off of Amazon, and it's literally a 16-ounce bottle, and it's like $35. So
Really?
like, and you wouldn't use a lot of this. You would use like half, maybe not even half the dropper of like putting it in and moisturizing and whatnot. So I would pay $25 for this because
Okay,
I know it's gonna last.
It's funny because when I first started it, the people that knew I was coming out with, I'm like, I'm going to start that $15. Girl, ain't nobody going to buy that.
And see,
but that's how
I
everybody
would have
be.
been like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
I don't care. And it
I'm like, don't worry about
and
it.
it's sold extremely
Because
fast.
people who support you are people who don't really know you.
Yeah, that's
Because-
you make your money off of strangers.
Facts, 'cause
My
people-
first sale was a stranger. It was a very cute old lady.
For real? Mm-hmm. What's up?
See?
See, man, like people who support your dreams and stuff like that, it ain't even got to be supporting your dreams. It's just you come out with something that is attractive and it makes sense. People gonna buy.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? The people close to you can be like, man,
Like,
that shit
that's
too
too
high.
expensive. And
Hey, how
it's
did
like,
you-
Whatever.
How'd you feel selling your first bottle?
I couldn't believe I sold it. I was real happy. Like it was motivation. And
'Cause, like, it's
after
only up
that-
from here.
Yeah. So after that, I posted the picture of her holding it, and then, get more recognition I post on my Facebook story, and people like, "What's that?" And they just buy it and they buy it and support it.
Yup,
That's how it
there we
goes. So
go.
every day, I just promote myself.
That's how you supposed to do.
that's all you can.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I know for a fact you be hanging with somebody famous as hell. Did that person push you in any kind of way?
He actually did an advertisement with me on Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he uses it as well.
There you go.
I ain't
See,
gonna say who the famous person is.
that's fine.
I let her. She
Look,
hanging with
that's fine,
superstars
man,
and shit.
whatever.
Nah, that's cool because when we link the Instagram and the Facebook, you're gonna have to go look for yourself,
man.
and then you have to get on the website and check it out. There you go.
So
You know,
if
you
y'all
can't
want to
get
know,
too much.
y'all want to know, y'all gonna have to be nosy.
Exactly. You
gonna
can't give too
push
much.
Push up on her. Let her know y'all interested in her hair and beard oil. Like I said, I can't
and the
grow
2
none.
other products that's coming out.
I do hair too.
Look, see, and since I'm still so much into my locking process, like
then your
my
boy
loctician is making sure
I got you.
I'm good. And then like she's about to tell me, she was like, I can go like maybe up to 4 months without a retie now, which means I can actually get it styled. I'll be reaching out to you because I don't want to get it styled until like we're for
Y'all
sure
making me miss my hair.
locked. Because I'm like, Lord, I've seen so many people, you can mess sister locks up real easy by like not staying regimented. So
How did she start yours? Did she Instagram them?
yeah, well, I just had, I was just regularly natural, like long fro, and she, I think it was interlocking with. To me, they looked like braids, but she said they weren't braids, but like they looked like braids to me. But she had like her tool that was interlocking my hair. Yeah, and then they were just like super long and like wiry, and I was like, I'm trusting the process.
How long did it take her?
14 and a half hours.
Yep.
So we did 2 days of 8-hour sessions, and then we did like another day of just making sure everything was good. But I don't want to do that again.
Y'all making me tired already.
Just sitting in the chair for that long, like, oh. But the ending process, like I've been seeing so many people now that have them, that like had them for like 20 years and they're full and long. Oh, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing.
So how long you been growing your hair?
2 years.
2 years?
You do your hair yourself?
Yeah,
like
I have never let I let one girl do it one time. I'm not gonna lie, but that.
Shit,
yeah,
you
that's
almost caught somebody already.
You gonna get your life together?
I'm about to say, you know, females grow hair faster than men.
I don't want to.
That's not true.
I don't wanna hear
It's
that.
all about what you put in your body. You drink your water, eat your fruit.
My shit was long as fuck. So
Hey,
I don't
who did your hair be right now?
Exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
I cut mine by choice.
Exactly. Yours is in a bag. So
Exactly, but I still got it.
that's why he can reattach it with a little crochet method.
I
You
sure
know?
can. Get with them bitches
That
still
shit
gonna be
don't count.
longer than a
I
bit.
can do it too.
I always used to
all
tell
your hair gonna be dead.
it was already
Hair
dead.
is already dead.
I used to tell folks off the rip, y'all got inches, I got feet.
There you go.
So
Feet.
yeah, play with your mama, not me. But even when I had my hair, I don't think I actually really use hair products that often. Like if it really wasn't for like just regular washing my hair,
You wouldn't put anything in after you wash your hair?
Besides your oil,
That dries
like-
your
I mean, I really didn't even use the oil. Like, so I got
Was your hair dry?
sometimes. But shit, after I done got to
I
this
feel like-
damn long hair,
I
I'm
feel
fucking
like most
dry.
guys, they just be like, oh, okay, I got locks now. So
Yeah,
it's
I know.
just,
See, yeah, that's what
they
I'm saying.
just
Like,
let
okay,
it be.
when I first started, cause you know you go through that phase of like, damn, is my shit gonna grow? Is it gonna stop at a certain length? So I was really on it then. Like when I first started, I was like, okay, I need to get this and keep my hair moisturized and shit like that.
Did you have your head scarf on and I feel like
I did when I first started getting my hair braided. Like when I first like had braids and I was like, this shit hurt. I ain't about to keep going back because it freezes and shit. So I kept my shit on, but like literally after it got to a certain length, I was like, well, I know my shit growing, so I don't fuck by none of that. Like I think I spray it down every now and then, but like after a while, I really didn't even really use oils.
you should let it grow.
Like yeah, like when I say oils, like I probably get like some hair grease and just go between my braids or some shit so my head won't be fucking itchy. But other than that, like I didn't really just go around and be like, oh, I gotta spray my hair like But I don't know, like I said, that was just me. And I know some people actually go the extra length to, you know what I'm saying, put hair care products and stuff like that. But you know, when you got naturally good hair like me,
Oh,
then
you know.
you can do what the fuck you want to do.
You just let it be.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. You just be
It's
like, "Ah."
good hair. I mean, it's in a bag, but it's good.
And then like with the with the beard thing,
I feel like you'd be a great candidate. Now you just start using it. Then as our show progresses, we be like, okay, that beard coming in now.
So
y'all
does it just moisturize the beard, or
it
does it
makes your
actually
hair
makes it
grow.
grow in? Oh,
Yeah.
So it will grow.
Like she said, it stimulates
Yeah.
your follicles.
So you telling me I go from this to this?
Look,
You can.
then get it. You
Oh,
know.
okay, y'all here?
Look,
Y'all
here,
stubble face motherfuckers out there. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Come on.
Does
I
it help with like stuff like alopecia?
Ooh.
Alopecia, I'm not going to say yes or no, but I know with the hair oil, someone who did have alopecia reached out and said that the spots are
Better.
growing hair now. Like it has hair in it now.
See.
But with the beard oil, I'm not sure yet.
You hear that, Jada?
Why you gotta call
You just call somebody out?
Straight up, call somebody
I'm talking about
out.
Jada Pinkett.
Oh,
Lord.
I was about to say, I don't think they're gonna help her.
Yeah,
She need hair.
that's
Throw a little-
probably her karma because she's not really a good person.
She need a
Yeah.
Throw
hair
a little
transplant.
miracle grow in there.
Lord. Now we do have this. This is a question that I love to bring up. Like it's a fun question simply because you don't expect it. Are you a flats or drum person?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, this is gonna be like our legendary question. Like, are you a flats or drum? Like, if you go somewhere, are you gonna say, "Give me all flats" or "Give me all drums"?
Let me get. You.
Flats.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Good.
Yeah.
You ain't a
That's
serial.
good.
You ain't a serial killer.
I'm glad
Like,
you're
all
not
drums.
I'll show about to call you a op. I'll show about to call you a op.
Some people be like all drums. Like, you are a serial
what's wrong
killer.
with you?
Cause like, why you
Fucking
really out here
weird.
trying to do like, yeah, no.
Fucking weird.
Oh, that ain't cartilage and stuff.
You are a serial killer. Like,
So
something
like,
is wrong.
since you've been started, you said you've been doing it for how long now?
A year.
A year. Okay, so like, what is your plans for like the next, let's say, 3 years?
I eventually just want to get my own shop where
Okay.
I can work in and have my products in there too, so people can come in and get them. I just want to have my own little
Like a storefront.
Yeah,
And you said your cousin is or brother? Who?
my brother.
Your brother is a
Yeah.
herbalist.
He's a herbalist. Yes.
I have to
Okay,
say,
so like, do y'all still, you know what I'm saying? How I want to say, do y'all still work with each other?
Not really, because he be on tour a lot now. So, but I mean, if I need him,
He
he'll
got
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that. I know so many people that do hair, but I know very few people that have their own shop. Like a lot of people do it out their house. And
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean,
Start somewhere.
that goes just about like with anybody. Cause like if you got a shop, I mean, you got to pay part of your money to the
booth
chair,
rent.
your
Yeah.
booth rent and
That's why
stuff.
I don't have one. I'm not
No,
back.
I mean like actually own their own shop. Like,
I mean, look how long you got to put in work to.
Now, I
get
would
it.
say you do have to put in a good bit of work. My aunt has owned her own shop twice in her lifetime, and she was like 57. First time, her and her husband, they did it for like 20 years.
shout out to
and
Auntie.
I know, shout out to Auntie. And they're downtown. Like one of them, it used to be called, Paramount, that used to be on MLK, was her initial shop. And now she has Paramount that is in downtown Macon. Now she's actually like on the corner. If you know where the Greek corner used to be at, she's actually across the street. And she's into all of this. So I'm definitely going to, get like, shout your stuff out to her.
you.
Because she been doing hair my whole life plus more. Like she does regular haircuts, she does finger waves, she does relaxer. She doesn't do natural hair just because back then in cosmetology school, like with her age, they didn't teach you about natural hair. They only taught you how to relax natural hair.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am so
Dang.
serious. And like she's been doing hair for 30, 40 years, and they never taught her how to do natural hair. They taught her how to relax natural hair, like
That's
natural
so
black hair.
whitewashed.
Exactly. So that's her specialty, but I do know people who do like regular natural hair as well.
So-
but she's all about making sure your hair is oiled. Like when I did get a relaxer, because up until like 12, I did get one, because I mean, that was my aunt. She did hair. Like my hair was always fresh, and it was never dry, brittle, anything like that, because she made sure she used oil in my hair prior to relaxing, et cetera, et cetera. So it's hard to start your own, like get your own business like that, because like it took her 15 years to own the building after she got it. Then she decided she didn't want to do it anymore because inflation got crazy. Now she's at another location where she doesn't per se own the building, but because she's gotten her capital up from owning other businesses and whatnot, she's not worried about paying the
Girl,
rent that
fuck
she
with these
pays.
nails you got going on.
Need birthday nails. But now she in her shop. Now she has multiple people who work for her, which essentially pays for the rent,
that's
and
the
she
goal.
can just
Chill.
keep it together, make sure the shop looks nice, make sure it's a refreshing atmosphere for everybody. So I can understand why you don't, because it takes a good amount of years for you to get your own building and pay it off and then do it. Like I done seen it firsthand. It is like if she could just do hair out of her house, I'm sure she probably would. But she
Yeah.
has
I
such a clientele.
always tell them I'm glad y'all generation is more business oriented. Well, I'm a generation ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm glad y'all generation is more business oriented than like say the past generations.
Ask her how old he is.
I think
Sure,
he's
sure
36.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he ain't. that old, but you know.
Like, I'm old enough to be your brother, not your dad.
Exactly.
But I was like, I just want to make sure that all this information that people are gathering now, I understand not wanting to get information for free, but it's good going forward because the newer generations can expand on what y'all already know.
Oh yeah.
Versus
we are definitely the
clocking in and
entrepreneur
clocking out for folks.
type.
Yeah, because every time I had a job, Amazon, my last job, that's where I met him at. Every time I walked into there, I'd be like,
trash as fuck.
why
I still remember that day
here?
that girl hit you.
On the OP.
I still remember that shit.
And they got mad at me.
Yeah.
Me.
But she said, Courtney, this bitch just hit me. I said, I call somebody. Man, that shit crazy.
Man, that was funny.
But yeah, the entrepreneur, like it's real. Like so many people. That's why, like, a lot of older people get mad that we're on social media all the time. But like, social media is really where you gauge your full audience of people. Like, good black, white, yellow, purple. You get some of everybody, and then they look, and then they share, then it's like next thing you know, you got to order from Germany. You
Exactly.
Like,
so do either one of these have a scent to them?
A natural scent that they give off. I don't add any
herbs,
oils
yeah.
and
Any like essential oils or whatnot.
Yeah, I want everything just.
I actually want to see you apply it to his beard. Or him apply it to his beard.
Oh,
I ain't never did the little dipping.
That smells good.
Yeah, I think I'll let you do a beard.
They give you a food. They make you think of food, though.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. What is it?
So what is it?
I mean, you can't know what it is because it's her serum, but it smells good.
Yes, it smells great.
I was gonna pass you the beard oil. One of them is hair, one of them is beard.
She got in the corner. I was like, damn, I'm over here.
I was gonna pass it to
They
you.
basically smell the same.
Yeah.
No, you wasn't, because you opened the first one, then closed it.
I mean, because I don't want to knock it over. Like, I done dealt with oils. It go real fast,
Right.
real quick.
Man, what?
What does it remind you of?
I don't know. It's
You
like
can't
it's like
tell, can you?
it's kind. I want to say popcorn almost.
Popcorn.
It reminds me of pancake syrup.
Yeah,
I don't know,
Like,
it reminds
either
me-
syrup or
Sometimes it
popcorn,
smells
like
cinnamon sometimes.
that.
Like, it reminds me of syrup.
coated popcorn.
The caramel coated
Yeah,
popcorn?
yeah, kind of.
Like, it reminds me, like, you have maple syrup on some pancakes. Like, it reminds me of that. First thing that hit me was like maple syrup.
It gives a smell, but I can't tell what the fuck it is.
I said it reminds me of maple syrup, which is good because I mean, sweet.
It got a little.
It's definitely sweet. It's
got a
definitely
little-
sweet.
Hey, sweet.
See, it's definitely sweet. I love it.
So like, let's go a little bit farther. Like, let's say you've been doing this, let's say 10 years, and you finally get like you done built your brand up, you done got your store, and all that kind of stuff. And let's say a company like what does skincare or hair care?
I mean, typically it's places like Ulta, like places where you would buy.
Like basically like a big company offer you like a sum of money
To buy my product?
to buy your product.
Permanently, like it's theirs now?
Yeah.
I would never do that.
You would never?
No.
You gotta have royalties if you are
No,
gonna do that.
because I know the money would be great, but it's not about the money really with me. I like to help people, and when you sell it to other companies, they
cut
change the
corners.
ingredients. Yeah, like with Shea Moisture, when they sold theirs, it was black owned, now it's white owned. I don't know any of those ingredients in that hair stuff. They claim it's all natural and stuff.
And if they want to buy a product like that, why not just hire her on and have her make it herself?
So I recently, probably about 2 months now, I've been getting into like, since I've been doing my entrepreneur shit, like I've been getting into Shark Tank and stuff like that, like where people actually go and buy these books companies and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, they'll invest in you.
Yeah, but like
You can make sure they don't
on
buy.
some of the shows, they don't even invest. They offer you like, if your product is just
But see,
so
that's the
good,
thing. If you
they'll
gon-
be
yeah,
like,
if you
hey,
gonna try to
I'll buy your product like
But
right
see,
now.
they're buying it because they know they can make more off of it than what you're doing.
But when okay, let's say right now, you went to the show and one of them offered you $1 billion.
Big B.
For my hair oil?
Yeah,
But they want it to be theirs?
Yeah, like like I said, I've been watching. Like them folks be like, hey, I feel like your company is worth this amount of money. And he throw a B at you. I will give you $1 billion right now to take over. What you gonna do?
I can understand why it's a no.
Hell yeah, take this shit, boy. Take this shit, boy.
I can understand why you say no though, because you put in the hard work to get it to where it is.
Because
why just sell it?
Honestly, like, okay.
Then what I'm gonna do?
Honestly, the way I see it, and I've always seen it like this, when they come to you and offer, like, okay, haircut product, hair, facial, all that. When they come to you and they say, hey, I want to offer you $1 billion for this, right? Mm-hmm. I honestly would take. Reason why? Because you know how to redo this. All you got to do is add one more mineral. Now you got a whole nother product. Then they'll be like, oh, so bitch, you made another one. I'm like,
what are they trying to sue you?
How they gonna sue you? You made it like, okay, let's say you're not selling exactly what you put into this, right? Okay,
one little altercation.
Yeah, you made one little altercation and you changed the name. Instead of Sweet Roots, let's say Sweet Baby Roots. Nah, you literally have a whole new product.
I understand what Courtney's saying, but usually when you sign these contracts, they have it to where you can't go out and make another product.
Yep, nothing like this at all. Like you can't do anything oil related. So now you got to go to like butters or creams or something like that. Like,
even if you did that, I still feel like there's other avenues that you can go down. Okay, let's say in your contract when you sign your billion, they say, hey, you cannot do anything with oils. Okay. Like she said, you got butters, you got shampoos. I mean, but the fact that you know how to extract like the minerals and the like all that out of the herbs and everything like that out of plants, you can literally make anything and be like, shit, what next? You just sold your first one for $1 billion. You come up and make a shampoo.
Soap.
You know what I'm saying? You made some soap. You know what I'm saying? Now your soap is made out of the same thing, but they can't say it's oil, it's soap. Right. So now you just made another one. Them folks like, all right,
mean, like having a quick come up so that you can invest and get other things.
Like I said, let's say
I would take that $1 billion.
Let's say like this, like okay, like I said, 10 years, right? Within that 10 years, everybody gonna know who you are and your product. So when you sell that product off to them for that $1 billion, you still are the face of that product. Like it might be owned, they might say, oh, it's owned by whatever, but them folk gonna recognize like, damn, this is her or whatever like that. So you done copped your $1 billion. I'm pretty sure most likely after that, them folk gonna be like, what's next? What do you have planned next?
Like, so
you got $1 billion now, so now you can go down any avenue you want. Like, shit, if you don't want to make skincare like shit no more, you can.
They ain't gonna give you $1 billion, but if you get $1 billion, you pretty much retired. Cause that's a little.
See, even though let's say
not have to work or do anything.
Okay, $1 billion was kind of out there, but let's say you still get $1 to $5 million. Yeah, you still got a shitload of money off of a product you created, and you still got all them lanes to go down. Like me personally, I think that's just the way I think. Like, cause I be seeing a lot of folks get on there and be like, no, this my baby. I put this amount of years in. But
see, think about it. Some of the Shark Tank people, like they be done invested like hundreds of thousands of dollars into it themselves, and what they offer them doesn't like weigh out what they've actually put in. So I can understand from their point where they're like, nah, I ain't gonna sell it. But like, yeah, if you start up, like, okay, it's just, you in your kitchen, you doing your thing, you investing, of course, the products, and then you go on there and they offer you a substantial amount of money where you like, I ain't even put in nowhere near this much. Yeah.
Cool. No, because even then, the way I see it, like I said, I get where you're coming from with the fact that you put in all that work. But the same way they got to be billionaires and millionaires, they explain it when the show come on. This person made a tech whatever, sold it for $3.3 billion, then start making more of the same thing and sold them bitches. So like,
they flip business.
Yeah, it's just like, it's the same thing. Like, you created this, it blows up. A company come to you and be like, hey, we want to take on your product. Or even, let's say they want to sell your product. Let's say they don't offer to buy you out. They say they just want to sell your product. We'll pay you so and so amount of money. How much would they have to come with before you be like, all right, I'll partner with y'all?